Welcome back, guys. Let's get it.
We got a man down! Let's go! Give me suppression fire! Under fire! This ends here and now! Fire in the hole!
It has been months since the snows of the mountain buried the heart of Katesh. We sent men to search for survivors or food, but none have returned. Sounds drift up from the glaciers, but if people still lived entombed inside, I do not know. It could be the shifting ice, but I will be the first to admit, it sounds like the voices of men. Perhaps the ghosts of the Prophet's warriors still patrol the frozen streets. We will send no more of our people inside. We have to accept that the Prophet and the city are lost to us, and that we are now on our own.
Well, the fighting hasn't been too difficult so far.
This is Team 5. We're heading into the catacombs. Need some backup here.
Got it. On our way.
You're damn right I am.
Hold this position! Taking fire! I'm under fire! I got it! Reinforcements are here! Give me covering fire! Suppressing fire! Taking casualties! Take position!
Come and try. Come on.
Hostile spotted! I see him! I'm under fire! Finish this! Let's end this!
Jacob. They're gone.
I fear this battle is far from over.
Will you tell me more about this place?
You've earned that much. Come with me. In ancient times, our prophet brought the divine source to this valley. My ancestors built Katesh to protect it from the outside world.
To what end? What is the divine source, Jacob?
An artifact from a time long forgotten. We believe it holds a fragment of God's soul. Legend tells us those who beheld the source were granted immortality. But others have always been drawn here, seeking its power.
Trinity.
Yes. They seek to spread their darkness across the world. With the source, their soldiers would be unstoppable.
Then help me find it before they do.
This is not your burden.
Of course it is. My father died for this.
You can't fill the emptiness inside you, Lara. You can only set it free.
I'm gonna find it. With or without you. Wait, Sophia, let me go. I have to do what I can. You spilt blood for us. I want to help. You know where the Atlas is? The cathedral. In the archives below. But we won't follow you there. Why? What will I find? There are others. The deathless ones. They will kill any who trespass. My father believes they will stop Trinity. I can't take that chance. I know. Here. Take this. It will help you reach the cathedral.
Well, we finally have the wire spool. Just getting everything ready before we fight some more. Alright, so that's everything we can do. So I have to jump before I push square. Alright, here we go. Well, I like this better than the rope. No way. Well, I think I found a new best friend. The grappling hook is pretty cool.
Lara, if you're headed to the cathedral, Trinity will be everywhere. I know, but I have no choice. So much violence and death. Jacob's people have been through so much, yet they continue to fight. They are bound by an oath taken by their ancestors, a duty handed down from the past. But I see a people who simply want to live in peace. I believe it's time for them to let go of the past. If I can find the Atlas, it might lead to the divine source. I could take it away from here. They wouldn't have to suffer anymore. They could share the burden of the truth with the world. But if all this leads to nothing, I don't know what I'll do.
You're making great strides, young ones. I almost believe some of you might be passable hunters someday. But here is where we begin to separate the wheat from the chaff. Today, while the sun is up, we stalk deer. Their meat, their skin, antlers, even their bones are what keep us all alive. Respect the deer, for it is as close to God as we are. Find them by their bedding, where the grass is pressed flat, or near berry bushes where they feed. Strike true. Don't let it feel a moment of fear or pain. Remember, I will be judging you, and whoever brings me a stag will be judged most favorably.
I don't know who that teacher is supposed to be. Maybe it's Sophia. We probably already know about the metal barriers. Just blast our way through them.
I made a mistake today. One that threatens to lead to more mistakes. I spent time alone with Olya. Something I have avoided until now. She reminds me of my beloved Sophia, whom I thought I'd long forgotten. And it opens my heart like a wound. She clouds my judgment, even when she is not present. I sound like a giddy child. And those days are far behind me. I must bury these old feelings deep and stay apart from my people for a time.
Okay, we'll try and get this open. I do want to save those grenade arrows in case we need them later. Well, I guess it's time to move on. There's a box over there, but I'm not sure how you get to it. Really? We're just gonna have a little sit? I thought it was one of those GPS things, but I guess that was just in the first game.
You're alive. Good. We got most of the wounded to safety, but the invaders returned. They've taken the upper village. There are more of us, down in the valley, organizing for our resistance. We'll take any extra hands we can get. If you're going back to the village, be careful. Hello? The Soviets abandoned this place in a hurry, and they left salvage all over the valley. Put it to good use. When it rains, the deer cluster together under the trees. It's a good time to hunt, if you don't mind getting soaked.
I'm guessing that takes us back to where we were. Alright guys, just to give you a heads up, do not go this way whatever you do. Because once you get past this roof here, there's no way back. The only way I was able to get back to the story was by reloading a save slot. If I hadn't been changing different save slots, I would have been stuck. Maybe I could have reloaded a checkpoint, but otherwise I would probably have to restart the entire game all over. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.